Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. Welcome back to another round of First to Worst. I will be your host, Dragon on your shirt, and in the commentator booth, we have Baldrick.
Hello there, everyone.
All right, and today we're going to be running TGSI Captain. Captain, say hello.
Hello, Cap. Call me Cap. Nice to be here.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to put a cap on that one then. All right. Well, runner, when you're ready, go ahead and start opening up the gun case. See what you get.
Thanks very much for putting this together, everybody who has put all the time and effort into doing so. It's much appreciated.
Of course.
I'm gonna run this.
All right. Starting off with a Remington 700 with the 10-round magazines, and he's got himself a nice little EOTech. That's pretty
Fantastic.
solid. Well, I guess with that all being said, Runner, do you have any final words to say to everyone before we send you on your way?
Be good, but not too good.
Well,
Okay.
there you have it. Well,
With that, I will definitely on Discord. You are free to begin your run when ready.
Thanks very much.
alrighty. All right, with that all being said, he is off.
Yes. Hooray!
another run on the way. Let's see how the Cap does. He's already he's already getting the stealth bonus out of the way.
Yes, instantly selected. So those things were alerted to him, so he...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good diversion from here, but obviously that laser is going for him.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, taking a few shots.
Good use of the melee though in close range.
Yeah, getting himself a nice stab. We love to see some stabbies in this. Ooh, looks like we got ourselves a left-hander. Interesting.
He is indeed left hand, left eyed.
Honestly, seeing someone run the bolt actions with their left hand is always interesting.
Okay, that was funny. Sosik was completely disoriented from being stabbed in the face.
Why do you keep doing that?
Are you holding the trigger down?
Wait.
Yes, he's holding the trigger.
Do bolt actions have slam fire?
Bolt actions will slam fire, just the way they're coded.
That's news to me.
Oh, I only found it out recently as well, because I just never would hold the trigger.
Well, there you have it. Now let's see what he's going to get. I'm willing to bet he's going to get himself a single point pistol right off the rip.
Well, he was definitely happy to have a bolt action. He might go for another one just to roll the dice and get a...
Oh! Getting himself a revolver. Okay, this is interesting.
And it looks like he's going for the stock as well, having unlocked it.
We got ourselves a guy who likes his wheel guns.
Not going for the stock. Okay. I am honestly surprised.
Did he buy a stock?
He didn't. He unlocked the equipment category.
He's probably gonna use it for later, but still, rolling a revolver, that is a very interesting choice. I can't wait to see what he does with that.
Is he planning to right-hand the revolver? No.
No, he's left-handed. Honestly, I'm not.
Pick up his right hand and switch it back. So
I wonder if he would prefer the R8 revolver.
Probably.
Anyway, with that being said, he's getting some collateral damage on that shot.
That's a powerful revolver shot.
Yes, sir. I believe that one he's using is a 44 Magnum, so he's definitely got a lot of firepower.
I'm used to the 357, which pop one head very reliably.
All right. And with that being said, the stacks are up. He's
Slightly off his aim.
having some issues with the first one, but that's all right. He could pick it up. He's got the second, got the third, the fourth, the
One
fifth,
left.
and that's the
we
last
go.
static. Not too shabby.
Clean
Not too
first hold.
shabby at all. Oh,
Okay.
we got ourselves a little bit of static
a
on
bad one.
our end, but that is all right. We can still see what's going on. He's
Yep.
venting. He's venting. Some straight imposture behavior right here.
So we've got a left turn coming up into turbine, taking the supply point.
All right.
A quick run around the turbine itself.
You know,
Fucking shit. Negligent discharge on a fucking Trit stream. I hope I can swear. Oops.
nope, he can't swear. Immediate ban. No
I
potty
muted it, maybe.
no potty mouths in this house.
Could very well be a patrol around the corner. There's definitely a SO6 somewhere. There he is.
I don't
There's
even need that.
always at least one Sosig. Ooh, got ourselves a shootout at the supply point.
Yeah, there's usually two here, and quite often a patrol nearby. So that was the patrol coming in from behind there.
All right.
Going straight into the
getting himself
gun.
the Benelli with the M-Lock handguard. Love to see that.
The M2 Tactical is probably the best shotgun roll in Ori.
Definitely one of the best. I'd say it's at least second best. Just one peg down from the 3-gun. But then again, I suppose that all depends on how you feel about a rifle grip.
It does indeed. This is easier to one hand should you need to. Which is something we may see on Inclinator.
Yes, sir. The biggest thing the 3-gun has over the M2 is the 10-round magazine. But either way, he is in his hold. He's ready to just lay down the hate on these Sosigs. Right.
A good clear of the first wave. We should have another spawn coming through. If they're downstairs, that's awkward. Nope. They're right behind
They
him.
were upstairs, coming up from that top. Oh, the Hardens are up. He's got the first, got the second, the third, the fourth.
Oh, no, hit it. There we go.
He hung me up. He got the last one.
Advancing to next system layer.
He got the clear. It's all good. No shots taken. His damage bonus is still operational.
He's only been hit the first time, didn't he? Oh, there it is. There's the hit. You know, it's okay. At least he doesn't have to worry about it now. Health has become a resource instead of a hindrance.
Indeed. Although he shouldn't need to get shot again, as long as he can hear where these SO6 are coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You hear them walking.
All right.
There they are.
Yep, they're coming up behind him. The swarms are up. He's needing to focus on the Sosigs really fast. He's dropped his shotgun. Almost sounded like he slapped something on the way down. All right.
Did.
Got to make a
We
quick
let off
reload.
quickly. He's got enough to, if he lands all these shots.
Oh.
Get closer, get closer. Oh.
No. Oh no.
Okay, at this point, we load the shotgun.
He's getting hung up. He's grabbing his shotty, making a quick reload.
Is it? There we go. Good.
All right, and
Come on.
just one more shot. Oh, he's having to reload it.
Just get the clear.
And there it is. There's the swarms. He's made it past crossover. Ready to
And
take
hopefully
on the... What is he... What is
And
he
hopefully
smacking?
he will sling lock the shotgun this time. There we go. No, he can't drop it. Because you do not want to be dropping your guns in Inclinator. That is a one-way trip down the slope with your guns out of the hold. You've lost them for that.
All right, making his way to Fenestra, the party supply point, the supply point where the party's at.
Okay, let's see. Will he encounter the patrol here before it leaves?
Baldrick,
The answer is yes.
random question. Out of all of the supply points in Institution, which one do you think would be best for a party?
Yes. Ooh.
Override token found.
You know, I'm forgetting the name of it. There is one that in the northern sector that is quite large, multiple floors. It's got a good floor area.
Is it over by?
And
Is it the
balcony.
one by Metro or around that area?
Close to the metro, yes.
Hmm.
I'll look it up for you later.
It's all good. I think most people will get the gist. All right, looks like he's rolling himself a suppressor, putting it on his shotgun. Interesting choice.
I haven't actually worked out
All right,
exactly
ooh, what is he getting?
a
Getting some flechettes. Interesting. This guy
he's on the
is.
actual rounds. Okay,
I think he
spawned
spawned.
them now.
I think he spawned flechettes.
He has
did.
bought the flechettes, now he's spawning them. Okay.
Interesting. I wonder if this guy is planning to main the shotgun.
It looks that way. It would definitely give him more effective firepower, especially at range with the flechettes.
Yep. What the flechettes lack in impact damage, they make up for armor penetration, which on all of these SOSIGs, including the Breacher Boys, is a guaranteed one-hit kill.
With a good spread.
Mm-hmm.
If you just wing them with one of the darts, it's not necessarily going to be a kill. But they definitely do cause them to bleed out quite effectively.
All right. Well, with that being said, he's making his way to the Inclinator. He's gonna bank everything on that shotgun in his third hold.
That's quite unfortunate. He doesn't seem to realize that the hold was actually at the upper level.
I'm sure he will find out. This man is clearly got himself a secret strategy.
Or maybe I misread it. Oh, it's actually below him. Okay, I misread the minimap as it was bouncing around in his hand.
All right. He is in the third hold. He's heading all the way to the top of Inclinator, taking that solid defensive position.
Oh yes, those flechettes doing plenty of damage, taking a very high hold position. Wow.
Yep.
I don't think I've seen anyone hold all the way up here before.
I've seen a few people hold the very top. The bright side of that spot is the fact that you have no SIGs flanking you. All the SOSIGs are directly in front.
I've seen one layer down from here being used, but not this top level. Unfortunately, he's quite some way away from the encryptions, so taking them out is a bit more of a challenge.
Yep,
especially at the far end.
That's its only downside. What it makes up for in copious amounts of cover, it lacks in a good angle to take out all the encryptions as soon as they pop up. But it looks like he's taking the zip line down.
That was a wonderful catch.
He's got one. He's got two.
One left. Oh, takes a hit.
Taking some hits from the SOSIG. SOSIG's applying the pressure, and he's got the hardens.
Yeah, those hits were unfortunate, but he's alive. He's going to hold it from down here. That's interesting. You don't often see players changing where they want to hold it from.
Maybe he's maybe he's just a kind of go with the flow kind of guy. You know, he's just making this up as he goes.
It's interesting. We've seen everyone, well, almost everyone, holding from the top. Maybe holding midway is actually optimal. As long as you keep the SOSIGs under control, you're dead close to the potential spawns for the encryptions.
All right, the swarms are up. He's got the one.
3 below him.
He's got two.
Should be one more, I believe, elsewhere in the hold.
All right, he's taking a quick reload. Got the third. The fourth.
Yep. One more. As I said, one more higher up to get to.
Taking the zip line up.
Quick escape from the SO6. And come on, get the encryption. The
Oh,
downside
man,
of
it's
having a poor spread.
It's and he's
Good.
got it on that single reload. What a guy!
Single chamber reload, yes. Ooh, that was good.
Neutralizing system.
All right, now
That's a good
he's
shot
moving on to the recursives, the blueberries.
He's just going to have a slight problem, potentially with some spread. Hopefully, he intends to get close. Makes it a lot easier to deliver those shots.
Mm-hmm. He does have his revolver, so I'm assuming he will probably make a hot swap to that once the recursives pop up.
You make a very good point. He may, or he may just continue using the weapon he's familiar with, the one that his hands are familiar with.
Use it.
That is.
Using that shotgun.
no.
Oh, switching to the bolt.
Going bolt action. I forgot he had that on his shoulder as well.
I'm surprised he's using it. Oh, is he? Wait a minute. Is he sniping the recursives?
He is indeed.
Oh, that is amazing. All right, switching back to the shotgun.
Okay, we're going to see him change his tactics. Is he going to catch it again? Great catch. Oh, straight through the
Ooh.
SOSIC. Oh, there we go.
All
And
right,
a bit of
making his
safety
way
there.
making his way down, switching back to the rifle. All right. And there goes
Interesting, he felt the need to move the sight on and off again. The M2 does have good irons.
All right.
Clearing out his SO6. We'll just take the side of the slide. As long as you stay on it, you're safe from the block. Oh,
Oh boy.
The last node is
He's
above
taking
you.
hits.
Encryption or system.
Oh,
okay, health is
the
done.
narrator is on her what would you say that is? The second line.
Uptime.
Oh.
Oh,
Sosix put
so bad.
applying
Fuck.
the pressure.
Oh god damn it!
Oh no. Oh no.
Fuck.
You got this, dude. I choose to believe.
Oh. You're right, he pulled the revolver out.
Getting the
Oh.
Sosik population under control before he makes his move.
Trying to, he's still taking shots.
All right. He just
Ooh.
took down one more. He's got this. Come on. And he made it
Oh.
past
In
Inclinator.
time. Did it in time.
Hold successful.
Cap
I think
over
he's
here
being
making
distressed
his way to void.
Node and take it.
Making it out on the other side after that stressful moment. He's got to be feeling the pressure after that one.
Okay, so he can take the time now to catch his breath, calm down a little bit. Doesn't need to be in a rush to get into temple.
Nope, we need to enable this guy to keep rushing. Apply the pressure.
My guess would be he is going to try and go for a hot dog barrel to gain his health back.
Mhm.
In which case he wants to go straight ahead here. That would take him out into the central hub area.
Yeah, he didn't use his health dog, did he? Or
He did.
he did?
Damn it.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely want to get himself some extra health if he can manage it. He always has the health nodes in the boxes at the supply point. If it comes down
He'll
to
probably
it.
want to heal himself as much as possible beforehand,
Mhm.
I would expect. If you take left through the pipework corridors there, he would have gone straight into temple. However, this route gives him the opportunity to find some of those barrels.
All right. Got some jitters
Come
a little
on.
bit in his stream, but that's okay. It looks like he's starting to feel it too.
He was looking for a barrel. I think that's why the exasperated sigh occurred. We're just going to be a little bit careful here. There is quite often both a patrol coming down from Void and maybe one on the other side here.
Ooh, got a whole patrol in
Fuck.
Altar. Oh no.
Yep. This is why you need to be careful with the health on this one. The patrols coming through here are quite common, unfortunately.
Yes, they are. They can be. It can be just as bad as Presidio in that one area. But either way, if I was to make a guess, he's probably going to go for the 8-point. Yep, there it is. 8-point assault rifle, getting the G11.
T11 tac mod.
Mm-hmm. For some people, it's
Nice.
a curse. Others, it's a holy grail.
It is both fantastic and terrible at the same time.
I don't even know this
Baldrick?
thing works, man. I don't know how
Baldrick,
many
would
times I gotta turn
you
this thing.
be
I
a
never know. I don't know
G11
shit.
enjoyer?
I enjoy it. I don't think it's the optimal weapon, but I do enjoy it. And the default ammunition is fantastic.
Yes, it is. It can, honestly, with the hyperburst, he might be able to. What would you say? Maybe 1 or 2 shot
up.
the refractive?
The refractive. I mean,
Mhm.
Oh, I should have said 9mm aspirin, then shot him.
What?
I'm not sure.
This
Um,
is.
I question whether he's going to go for health.
You can solve any problem with overwhelming fire superiority.
He is not wrong, at least in this game. It would be nice to see him go back to the central hub and look for one of those hot dog barrels. He's still missing quite a bit of health here.
He'll probably.
Guy threw a grenade at me.
I'm sure he'll figure it out. He'll do just fine as long as he could, just not get hit.
I mean, not getting hit
Secret-
is definitely an advantage.
There we go.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, and those in between, pro tip for when you're playing take and hold: just don't get hit. Be good.
I wonder if he knows that you can change the red dot shape on that optic.
You can indeed change the. It's one of the few red dots where you can change the reticle.
Unfortunately, the EOTech has quite a high height of bore, which can make it awkward to hit. We have that
Is it,
one encryption coming up later in this hold, which is a little bit hard to.
Are
hit
you
the
trying?
polymorphic.
Are you trying to say with the EOTech he has a elevated sight?
He does indeed.
All right, and now he is in the 4th hold. Let's see how he rocks with the G11, which he apparently isn't feeling too confident in, but he could probably he'll probably do just fine. I am more than certain he'll come out on the other end of this.
Yep, he's got it in semi-auto, which is actually ideal. The full auto rate of fire isn't particularly high on the G11. The auto burst can go through ammunition a bit too quickly. Unless you need it, semi-auto actually works fantastically.
Yes, it does. The semi-auto works.
Oh, he's floating. Oh,
All right, he's taken a few shots, but he is doing a decent job keeping the SOSIG population under control, and that is it for the stealths. Now it's time to see how he handles the polymorphic with this German space gun.
well, the polymorphic is actually spawned quite close to him. That's useful.
Mhm.
As long as he's got a little bit of distance to it, the height of bore shouldn't be too much of a problem. If he feels the need to get too close to try and get an easier shot, that's when you start running into problems. So we'll see if he continues to hold this position to take out the node or repositions himself. But he's showing how the,
All right, the
G11
polymorph is up.
does indeed take down SO6 easily.
All right, he's chipping away at the nodes. I hope that G11 isn't overpenning and getting to the recursive
No,
itself.
it's doing fine. It's doing fine.
All right,
He just
taking
needs
some
to take out
shots from the
that SO6.
SOSIGs, and
Oh.
there's the polymorph. Fantastic job from the cap.
Okay, he's on around about 2,500 health. That should be okay. Just needs to keep those SO6 in control. Could have done with shooting that one SO6 that was shooting at him as we finished off the encryption. Could have used that extra bit of health potentially. Just regenerative to go now. It's at a good distance from him.
Yeah, that
I wonder if he's going to use the shotguns tool.
Yeah, with the distance he has, switching over to the shotgun would be a very sound choice, making good use of the spread. But he does have flechettes, so I'm not sure how much spread he's got.
That's a very good point.
Oh,
yes.
Here he goes. He's just gonna rock the G11 and just chug away at it.
No! Oh no!
Oh no, he didn't.
That's awkward.
All right, hopefully he can
This
make
point-
do. Getting a reload in.
Center going to spawn. The center node is there. He needs to shoot it before it starts regenerating. There we go.
I think he's got it.
Get
Yep,
up before the next layer appeared.
He's doing a good job clearing these. Oh no! Oh no! SO6 applying the pressure.
It's going to be regenerating.
Oh no! You got this, dude.
It's really
he's
unfortunate. If he reloaded the G11, he could have cleared it.
Yeah, he's spending a little too much time on the shotgun reloads, giving the regen all the time it needs to respawn.
Well, this
Oh,
annoyingly awkward. Almost.
Oh no, he's trying to get the one shot in.
It's going
Come
to
on.
regen
Oh
a bit more
no!
now.
Oh no! All right, he's switching
He's
back
switching
to
back
the
to the G11. Let's
G11.
do
It's okay. He's got this. He can eke this out. I choose to believe. All right, he's chipping away at it. He's doing a good
Okay,
job.
Quick reload before you empty it.
Yep.
Then you
Reload
don't
it.
need to-
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, he forgot to.
He's got to spin it again. This is why you want to do an early reload on the G11, so you don't need to
Oh man,
doing that.
it's back.
fully regenerated.
Somehow the regenerative returned. Oh, switching to the revolver.
Disney lighting here.
Oh, if he takes this
Oh,
out with the
no,
revolver, I'm gonna be
no.
impressed. Wait.
Ah,
Oh
No,
no.
that is unfortunate.
The cap taking down in his prime. That was still a very valiant attempt.
Okay, let's bring
That's
him
not
back in.
good.
Yep, bring him in. Let's get his score.
Welcome back to the lobby.
Thanks.
That
All right.
I could feel the stress there.
When I got what's this? The G11.
G11.
When I got this, I was like, obviously I had a bit of a strategy. I knew it was coming. And when I got the G11, I was like, oh, I'm gonna struggle with this. And I thought the shotgun could make up the gap, and obviously it couldn't. And
All right.
what are you gonna do, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jot down his score real fast.
Yep. Well, congratulations on your run anyway. That was definitely one to watch.
Thank you. I had fun doing it. I was having fun flying around, stressing my brains out in
Oh.
up and down that.
Did you get the
chute.
score there, Baldrick?
I did, yes.
Okay, perfect. Baldrick on top of it. All right. Well, I guess with that being said, yeah, that was a really good run.
Thanks. Man.
Despite the unfortunate encounter with that regenerative.
Yeah, I almost got past it twice. I almost snuck past it, got lucky and snuck past it twice, but it just wasn't quite enough.
hmm
Yeah, the
Uh,
regenerative can be a pain if you're not if you don't have the tools to deal with it.
Yeah.
it really is a test of your ability to manage your ammunition and reloads.
Yeah. Yep. If I had been more disciplined, I think I could have done it with the G11 and 2 tubes from the shotgun, because I have the sort of skill, like mechanical skills required to do that. If
Mhm.
I was just like level-headed, I mean I wasn't aiming the shotgun at all by that point. I was just pointing it and praying, which kind of showed in the results.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you almost cleared it multiple times. That's the most frustrating thing watching that. However, we've got a couple of questions from the chat
Okay.
where they are discussing your ammunition choice in the shotgun, asking why you didn't purchase or carry along some number 4 buckshot with you.
Well,
Or
I
use
actually
some
did
friction
have
rounds.
one. I was carrying one buckshot cartridge still.
Mhm.
I just side belted it. But at that point, I forgot that I had it. What I should have done, and I sort of thought about this at the time, but I was rushing. What I should have done was just stack buckshot and flechette back to back right here, and then just be kind of like problem solving based, using flechette to defeat armor and using buckshot for literally everything else. But
Mhm.
I fell into the classic gamer blunder of considering the flechette a linear upgrade instead of a lateral upgrade, and so yeah, that's the honest truth.
That's a very fair point. It's easy to fall into that trap. You just tunnel vision.
Yeah.
There's also a comment about the left-handed reloads on the G11, saying they seem rather annoying.
Yeah, this whole game I mean, it's so funny that Anton's left-handed, right? Like, because like this game by its very nature is a little harder for left-handed people, and sometimes you make it work, sometimes you get lucky. If I get the R8 revolver is really nice to shoot as a lefty the way it's set up in the game because it loads left-handed. There are a couple of those, but most of the time it's more like the G11 situation where everything about loading this is awkward. I mean, this is an awkward gun to load normally, right, under ideal circumstances, but
Mhm.
All right.
yeah, but as a lefty it can be really challenging.
We do
I
have
love
an
to use it,
interesting
but it is awkward.
question from Hoytastic in chat. He asks, do you really prefer revolvers, or was that a pure swag move?
um yeah, I am absolutely prone to the my favorite way to play take and hold is exclusively gunslinging, like handguns only, with so that was a combination of just like a stylistic choice. I like that a lot of the starting handguns in that um in Ori's like what's the word I'm looking for? Loot table. There's a lot of weapons. There's a lot of revolvers that can mount optics, which can allow them to scale, and they usually have higher calibers, which can allow them to scale to later game better, defeat heavier threats. I don't usually find the 6-shot capacity to be a problem because I'm usually using it as a secondary, as a sidearm, exclusively when I can't be using whatever else I'm using with it. So it's kind of a combination of a lot of things. In truth, the swagness of it had not even occurred to me. That didn't go into the play at all. But I appreciate hearing that because it makes me feel like a baller.
Well, you definitely should feel like a baller because that was a baller move. Well, we have another question from Guardian MMC. He asks, do you enjoy the R700, or did you just not want to reroll?
So that was a combination of a couple of things. So part of it is, admittedly, I was feeling, like chase your confidence where you find it, right? And sometimes you have to believe in yourself. So there was a part of me that was that, but in truth, a part of my strategy involved picking up a bolt action rifle very early on. In the Ori set, they almost always come with some sort of very serviceable optic, which I can use to then empower other weapons to kind of scale to more efficacy later in the run. I like the way the R700 hits. I like the way it sounds. It defeats just about fucking anything. Excuse me, just about anything. And so it was a sweet spot of a couple of different things coming together.
Well,
With the optic you have on the R700, you said you didn't like it.
This one.
Mhm.
So what was happening with this one? I didn't like it because I don't like the reticle this comes out of the box with, and I was too flustered to change it. Like,
Right.
and so that was exclusively what informed that choice. Is that has like, I believe, I don't know if it has a reactive reticle or what, but like I don't know.
You can toggle it with the switch on the
Oh,
back.
there it is. It's right there. So yeah, it comes out the box with this one. I don't like that. And I was just, that would have been perfect, actually. That would have been ideal. But I was flustered and trying to just show up, just real show up. That was all I was trying to do, which I do feel like I did. So I'm not disappointed in that.
Well, thank you
Hell
very much
yeah,
for the run.
That's good stuff.
Have we had anything more in chat from questions?
Hmm?
Nope. Hoytastic has said he'd love seeing the EOTech in the crate. I would have kept it too, which is a comment on your original role for the site. So definitely agreeing with you there. I quite like the EOTech. I think it's one of the cleanest sites in the game. So yes.
Oh yeah, and it's so versatile. You can put it on anything. If I had, there's so many things. I'll be thinking about this all week, but there are so many things I should have done differently. Even at the end there, when I was trying to hit those last 2 regeneratives, if I'd taken the time to move either of my optics to this, it would have been so easy, and I would have been able to squeak by it. And
Yeah, you had those last 2 cubes left.
Yeah.
And yeah.
4 in the revolver, 2 cubes left, and I just started whiffing shots. Hurts, man. That's how I'll probably go in real life too.
It really does. Well, I guess
Thank you very much for the run.
with that all being said, yeah, we the score is in, the questions are answered. Is there anything you'd like to say to chat before we close this out?
Good luck to all of the other competitors. I'd really love to have an opportunity to see any of you literally ever again. And in the meantime, I think it's really cool that y'all are doing this. This is a fun community to get to join. This is my first time doing anything like this, and I'm just really grateful for it. So thanks so much.
Oh, hold on. We got one more question. Everyone forgot to ask, get your take on this very profound and important question we've been asking the whole week. Why hot dogs?
Why hot dogs? Why not hot dogs?
A very sage response.
There you go. Well, I guess with that being said, to everyone in chat, stay hydrated, keep practicing, and we will see you in the next First to Worst. You all take care.
Cheerio.